Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I am here with like a combined video of my empties as well as my low buy beauty budget kind of thing for the month of June. The reason I'm combining these are because you're gonna understand quite soon why, but basically my beauty budget probably wouldn't be long enough to be on its own, so that's why I'm combining them. But before I jump into that section of the video, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you in the family. But let's jump into my beauty budget. So as always with my beauty budget, I start by telling you what kind of a starting point ahead of the month. So in the beginning of June we started with a budget of £97.66, and I actually did not pick up anything at all in June, so I did not have any spendings at all, which is obviously why I'm combining these two videos. So outgoing I had £0, and that means that I started in July with a total of £197.66. I do want to mention though, because I did forget to mention some products from the month of May in my last beauty budget update, and that is some lipsticks that I got as a gift from my friend Martina. She is on Instagram and I will have her Instagram link down below. I believe her Instagram handle is makeup by Tina, so you can check her out, but it will, like I said, be linked down below. But she basically sent me 3 lipsticks which I have right here, and like I said, I forgot to mention them because they weren't in my purchases list, which I keep on my phone, and that's why I completely forgot to mention them. But since they have been going into my collection, I thought I would mention them in this video. So she sent me basically she mentioned these 2 lipsticks that she got from McGrath, and they were just colors that she never reached for, and she asked if I wanted them, and I was so flattered, and I was just like flabbergasted by how nice it was for her to send them to me. So she did. So these are the 2 shades that she sent me. They're both Deluxe Trans lipsticks from McGrath, like I said, and I have 2 shades, and that is Pink Ultra Realness as well as the shade Psycho Candy. So these 2 are both kind of fuchsia, kind of blue tone pink shades. So this is the first one here, which is the shade Pink Ultra Realness. I will swatch them out for you. I have tried them on my lips and they're beautiful. They're super pigmented. I think they're probably some of my most pigmented lipsticks and I have in my collection. These aren't the matte formula. It is, like I said, the Deluxe Trans formula, so they have a bit of a sheen to them, but they are stunning. So that is the first shade, and like I said, the second shade is the shade Psycho Candy, which is slightly lighter and slightly brighter. It looks like this, and on the bottom there you have the shade Psycho Candy. So these are both beautiful shades, and although I don't reach for them all the time, I do love these kind of blue toned pinks on me. So I was really excited for her to send them to me, and I'm so grateful. And if you're watching this, Martina, thank you so much. I have told you before, but I'm telling you again, thank you. And also, if that wasn't enough, she actually included another lipstick in my parcel, which I didn't expect to get, and that is one of the NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencils in the shade Famous Red. So this is what this one looks like. I think she sent this as well because she just didn't reach for these kind of shades super often, and I was excited to try this one as well because I never tried any of the NARS like velvet lip pencils or anything like that. And this shade right there is obviously quite similar because these are the shades that she don't really reach for, but it has a bit more kind of an orangey undertone, although it's still, I would say it's almost like a coral undertone red, and it's beautiful, and I'm very grateful for them. So I just want to mention those 3 because, like I said, they were lipsticks that I brought into my collection, but I just completely forgot to mention. But that is basically it for my beauty budget section of this video. So I'm just going to move on to my empties and start talking about what I used up in the month of June. So I don't have too many empties this month, but I do have some really exciting ones. I'm going to start with kind of hair care stuff because that's usually what I do. So the first one I finished up is one of the Garnier Ultimate Blends Nourishing Hair Food hair mask, and this one is in the banana and shea scent type flavor, I don't know. So I used this one up and I really love these hair masks. I'm currently using the watermelon one, which I like. I love the smell on that one, but it's not as moisturizing in my opinion, and I think this one, the banana one, is my favorite because I do love the scent of this one as well, and it's very moisturizing, which is good for my hair. I love these as well because they don't have any silicone in them, and that's kind of why I reach for these a lot, because I'm trying to use less silicones in my hair so that I don't get as much build up and have to like use harsher shampoos and stuff. So I love this, and I have already repurchased this. I have, like I said, the watermelon one going at the moment, and then I feel like I have one more as well, but as a backup. So yeah, Lovelies, and I think I'm going to continue purchasing these for a long time. Another product that I always repurchase, which you know if you've watched my Empties video, because I feel like I have at least 1 or 2 of these in every single Empties, and that is my Batiste dry shampoo. This one is in the scent Blush, and I do like this smell. It's not my favorite scent from theirs, but it's nice, and it is one that I reach for quite often because this specific scent is one that is quite easily accessible for me in my local grocery store, so that's why I picked this one up. But I am quite flexible with the scent of these, and I just go for whichever one I have access to, so that is another one of my Empties. Then I guess a little bit more of an exciting one is my toner. So this one is one of the L'Oreal Dialite toners. I think this is one of their semi-permanent toners, and this one is in the shade 912. So this is basically, if I remember correctly, like an ashy kind of blonde. Obviously you can't see in there because it's yeah, it's just like a white cream that you mix with the developer, and then it tones your hair. So I used this up last time I dyed my hair, which is just when I kind of blended in my roots a bit. I didn't cover them completely because I just wanted to, like, yeah, like I said, blend them in better. And I toned my hair with this, mixed with some other things, and it's a nice color. I don't think I necessarily will purchase this one specifically again. I do have some other toners as well in my collection, and I just kind of mix between them and use whatever like I feel like at the moment, or what's in stock when I buy them. So yeah, that is one that I used up, and like I said, I do have some other toners on the go at the moment. So quickly, we also have one kind of skincare item to mention. So this is the Claire's freshly used vitamin drops. It's just the vitamin C that they have, and I really enjoy this. It has a slight oily feel, but not in the sense of that it makes you feel greasy. It just feels very moisturizing. And I did use this under makeup quite a lot, and I enjoyed it that way. Yeah, so I think this is definitely one that I would consider repurchasing again. I currently don't have vitamin C serum in my collection, so I need to repurchase one. But I got this off of Style, and I haven't made an order from them for quite a while now. So I'm going to need to look into if I want to make another order from Style, or if I'm just going to pick up something that's kind of something I can pick up here in the UK. But yeah, I really like this one, and I definitely think I'm going to go back to this at some point. But at the moment I just need to figure out where I'm going to buy my next vitamin C serum from. Then let's just kind of group these two together because they're both nail related. I do have one of my acetone removers. This is the Gripen remover, which is a Swedish brand, and it's just like a regular nail polish remover. This one is acetone free actually, so it doesn't have any acetone in it, but it's just a really nice one. I am currently using something else. I just brought this from my parents' house when I went there actually last September, so it's been quite a while. So I brought this over then, and I just used it up. So that is one empty. It's quite a boring one, and I don't really have any preference really when it comes to acetone or nail polish remover. I just use what I have at hand. Then I actually have 2 nail polishes as well that I finished up. Both of them were from my product polish. Let's start with this one here, which is a polish from H&M. It is like a glitter topper. You can see like the glitters right there. It is completely empty though. This is just all stuck to the walls. And this one was in the shade Prismatic, and I didn't really like it that much because the glitter was too kind of scattered for me, because they were very scattered and very large, so it wasn't my favorite. But I did use it up, and I'm happy to have that out. And then the second one I finished up is an Essie polish that looks like this, and this one was in the shade Stardust, which was a beautiful shade. I didn't actually enjoy it that much when I first rolled it into my project, but the more I worked on it, the more kind of I fell in love with this color. But I am again happy to have it out of my collection and have one less polish to work on. Then the rest of the items are all makeup related. I'm going to start with one that's probably well, actually I have 2 that's very exciting, but this is one of the most exciting ones, and that is my Hoola bronzer from Benefit. This one is completely empty, as you can see. I finished this up in my 21 in 2021, and it's so satisfying seeing an empty pan like this, especially the box powders from Benefit, because they take forever to use up. But I did finish this up, and I'm currently working on another bronzer, and yeah, I'm just so excited to have this out. And I don't have too many bronzers in my collection, but I'm planning to use up at least one more, and then maybe like make some purchases and purchase some more bronzers that I have been wanting to try forever, and just kind of find a better formula that I like, because the bronzers that I have at the moment are none that I kind of love and like really like want to repurchase or anything like that. So yeah, I'm happy to have this out so I can try something else really soon. Then let's talk about these 3 right here. These are all lip liners, and I have 2 that are technically decluttered. These ones were both from MAC, and they were in this shade Dynamo as well as Shock Value. These ones are completely dried up. I did like a declutter through my Deco Panning Project pan of my lip liners, and these two are just not good anymore, so I did decide to declutter these. Since I have used up so much of them though, I think I'm going to count them as empties because there's not too much left. And I don't know, let me know down below what you think of that. If you feel like that's cheating, let me know, and I will not count them as empties, just as declutters. But like I said, they are getting quite small, and if you know, like MAC lip liners, they are like super tall to start with, so that's why I'm counting them as empties. But yeah, like I said, let me know down below what you think of it, but I just wanted to mention them in this video. Then I do have another lip liner which I actually fully used up. This one was the Gigi Hadid collaboration with Maybelline in the shade Austin, and this was a beautiful kind of orangey red lip liner. I'm hoping you can see it in there. And yeah, I did finish this up in my whole collection product pan, and I really enjoyed it, but it's not my favorite formula, and I probably will try to find a similar shade in a formula that I like better soon. Then lastly, we have one more lip product, and this is my Clarins Instant Light Lip Perfector in the shade 01. If you were following my Deco Panning Project pan, you know why this is so exciting, because this was in for such a long time. You can see all my progress lines right there, and I finally used it up in the month of June. This one took me like, I think like over 200 uses to finish up, and it was insane. And there is so much product in this. It is advertised to be 12 milliliters of lip gloss, which is probably the biggest lip gloss I've ever seen. So I didn't expect this to take so long when I first rolled it in, but it did take a really long time to work on. And I do have one more of these in my collection that I do want to finish up this year, but we'll see if I get around to it. But yeah, I was so excited when I did actually finish this one up. And with that, you guys, we actually have gone through all of my empties for the month, as well as my beauty budget. Next month I will separate these again, because I'm expecting myself to buy a few things for my beauty budget, and I also think that it's going to be a really good empties month for me, especially when it comes to makeup. So stay tuned for that in the beginning of August. But otherwise, I really hope you're having a lovely day, and I'll catch you in my next video. Bye guys!